You're what's good, y'all? Back again. That nigga No, we about to do a talk, a real talk type situation.
101.
Yeah, 101. Yeah,
about this experience in this Tesla and everything overall, though.
Yeah, this is a good time to talk about some life right here. So, man, that boy, how long was you locked up for?
No.
4.5 years.
You said what, baby?
Lower.
4.5 years.
4.5 years, and then I did most of my time in level 4.
What's level?
So I had the strictest level. So you got level 1, 2, and 4. Level 1 is you out all day from 6 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
So you got free time.
Free time just all day. I was fighting in there, robbing Nick. Robbing. What you? It's a real 101, right? Robbing people. You can blurt it out, but robbing people and stuff in there and doing what I was supposed to do, nothing godly like. So I had to change my life out of hand. So I made to a level 4 where I'm only out 2 hours out the day in the cell the rest of the day. Only come out for lunch, breakfast, dinner.
What about phone calls?
Phone calls, you get like. Now, some people, right? If you have like something called honor yard, if you've been doing good, you get to come out 3 times a day, and then you get the yard. You get the yard. They call it the yard because it's outside, and then you get to get it's like 10 phones out there. And then the thing I hate about that, the phone calls is you only get 15-minute phone calls, and then they hang up, and then you can't get back on for 15 minutes. So like how when I first went down, it was. You can call right back. But people wasn't getting chances to get on the phone, so they made it stricter. So you got to give away 15 minutes to get back on the phone, so that person get their 15-minute phone call. But the food was, they had some street food. Like they had spaghetti, brocks. You just got to make it good, put hot sauce on it, barbecue, whatever. You can order it off the commissary store and everything.
That boy said you was making cakes.
I made one cake for sure. Nigga, the boy made a cake out of Butterfingers, Snickers, Oreo cream pie, cookies.
That boy had a crunchy cake.
Boy had it crushed up all in one and flattened it out and put some frosting on top of it.
Oh, hell
boy called it a cake. So yeah.
That boy said,
but overall, that experience though taught me a lot. Gotta stay focused, of course. Stay out of trouble. Do what you gotta do. It don't hurt to do the right thing. It's always good to go the right way, no matter if it takes you through obstacles. You got maybe you wait 10 years, 5 years to get to where you want to get in life. It's just worth it all. You don't want to do it the legal way because you're gonna go through the system. You see, when I first got out, it was hard for me to find a job. I had a felony on my record, mind you. I was only 17 when I got locked up. They didn't charge me until I was 18, so they did that so they can send me to prison. So if I would have still got, they charged me the day they had court the day after my birthday. So they planned it out to, okay, we're going to get him the day after his birthday when he turned 18 so we can send him to prison. But if I didn't, I would have probably did a couple years, 9-10 months in the county, been good. But God makes everything for a reason. He makes everything happen for a reason. So maybe that was just a thing God wanted me to do, is to sit down and just think for a longer time. That's how I look at it as. God was telling me something instead of, oh, they trying to lock me up, take me away from my family for this long. That ain't fair. I just looked at it as God. He gave me a purpose, and I messed up, and He finna restart me all over again.
It's all about the perspective, how you look at it.
It's all about the perspective for sure, because anybody can look at it like, oh, I'm finna do bad in here. I've been here anyway, so let me start fighting, stabbing people, stuff like that. So towards the end, I just did what I was supposed to do so I could come home to my son, family. Got 2 new twin daughters on the way. Thank God, that's a blessing. Some people don't be able to get twins, so double the trouble. And
what you learned while you was in there?
Self-control, honesty, of course, self-control, patience. Of course, you gotta have patience when you lock in prison, because they control your life at that day. You don't do nothing without their permission. So you tell them that you need to do something, they can take all day and don't do it till the last minute. But you gotta have patience, because at the end of the day, they can extend your time and make
They can lie on you too.
Lie and make you extend your time longer. So that's what I did. I had to do it and even talk back to them like I used to. I used to talk back, get sent to my room. So I just stopped. You know what? It's time to focus. I gotta get home. I gotta do what I gotta do. That was a lesson overall. And just because you in a situation like that, that don't change your calling on your life. So that what they say. They say this is a known saying. They say that your past don't define your future or your present. So anything you did before, happened before, don't define what you can do now, how you can do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking real estate classes and construction classes. So
you're doing car reviews.
Car reviews. So career and nothing. It's all about self confidence. Anybody can do it. You just gotta have the motivation and the courage to do it, because people choose to sit down and not do anything in life when you can be a millionaire and you don't know in the next week, the next day, the next year you can be a millionaire. So just take all self-control and courage.
I mean, look at Tall Guy. That boy was locked up.
Yeah, went to jail. Went to prison. I think he just went to jail.
No, he went to the prison.
Yeah, he went to prison. Yeah.
What's that? The one you was in? Or you was in jail?
No, I was in prison.
Yeah, he went to prison.
Yeah.
For I think the same time as you.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you see and look at him, a millionaire, car. People's calling him, wanting him to review their cars. It's
His
all
wife
about
a celebrity.
Wife a celebrity. She a movie. She actor, ain't she?
Yeah, she actress.
Actress. I mean.
Nigga said he married a boy. He said, I'm a boy, damn.
Shout out to my dog, Talk Car Reviews, man, in my bag. I mess with you long way. So, that's the example for right there. You start from the bottom and get all the way to the top. Just take time, patience, and focus. Can't let nothing stop you, let nothing get in your way. I used to have an attitude problem all the time. Any small thing somebody said to me, I would get irritated, pissed off, mad, want to fight.
Yeah, because we was kids, this nigga, the boy chased me with a broom.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga chased me with a broom through the house. I forgot what I do to you. I forgot.
I think you made me mad or took something, but you was playing. But it even got worse because when I was in prison, you on guard all the time. You always focus, like watching your back. So I feel like it got worse when I was in there because I was just on smallest thing. Even the guards say something, I say something out the way because I feel I need to protect myself. But you got to think that when I got out here, I was still doing it, but I had to think like, ain't nobody here to hurt me. I just got to focus and keep myself safe, of course. But I learned a lot of things with that, and being in an environment in my past, doing what I did, it wasn't worth it. And I'll tell y'all, and I believe this to this day, if I would have never did what I did to get locked up, I probably would have been very wealthy by now. Mind you, I got locked up at 17. I'm 24 right now. I'm going to be 24 October 8th. So I feel like if I would have, because I'm so motivated to do, and stuff like this motivates me. So if I would have did it the right way, I would have been very set right now. So, but everything happened for a reason. God planned your life out for a reason. He planned for me to go to prison when I did that.
Yeah,
he planned for, because he could have stopped the judge, put it, however God do, put it in, don't send him to prison, but he made it so I could go to prison so I can learn my lesson.
Because if you didn't go to prison, then you probably would have been
worser.
Doing the same stuff.
Yep, doing the same thing. So
doing the same stuff.
Yep, and could have got killed, shot, hospitalized, anything.
Yeah, we ain't trying to have that. We ain't trying to have that.
So yeah, I thank God for every obstacle He threw my way. Because the more doors are open, the more doors that close on me, the more open He's gonna open.
So how you feel that I forgot when you got out, was King there to see you? I forgot.
Nope, and it's crazy because my son, shout out to King, I love you.
Yeah. King is son, that's what you just said. Yeah.
So when you see this when you get older, or you watch it now, because he like me when I was younger, electronic fanatic.
Yeah.
So when I got out, he was supposed to come down here, things happened with the BM. She ain't gonna go into detail, but she wanted us to pay for a flight, and the only person I'm responsible for is my son. So
yeah, type situation.
I can't do everything for everybody, and so she, I didn't see him. So I ain't seen him in a minute, but he's 7 years old, finna be 8.
Yeah, he big.
So he big, looking good. He look just like me. So
yeah, that's his twin. What they say?
Twins.
Twins.
So yeah.
Where have you been? that nigga somewhere in, what he at? I don't know where that nigga at.
He in Washington right now, but
yeah,
he good in school. He good.
Yeah.
My mom had him. He was great.
She had that boy passing all A's.
Passing all A's, yeah. Passing all A's. So twins on the way. Next week Tuesday. Twins on the way. Yup. Twin girls, identical.
How you feel that you had a son, now you about to have two girls? What's your difference? Like, what's different? What's the difference?
I feel like
What's the difference?
I feel like twins is a blessing at any time because you get two of the same.
And they're
angel,
identical.
and they're identical.
Yeah.
So I feel like girls. I wanted girls for my next child. So I feel like God was really listening to me. I said, when I have a kid, I want the next one to be girls. I already got a boy. So now He did give me two. This is a blessing. So, and you know, I used to have ADHD when I was younger. Kind of still do, but I can maintain it. But
yeah, that boy's
baby A.
Yeah.
Baby A is more high, so I know that's gonna be my real twin. Cause like when we go to OBGYN appointments and ultrasounds, that twin be more active than the other one. So I know that's gonna be my twin, cause she's probably gonna have ADHD, and then the other one is chill like
that nigga said she gonna have it. Wait. That nigga said she gonna have it. No. That boy said you can't put that.
Yeah, you can't put it in distance, but
cause she might have it, but you gotta rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, I rebuke that though. But she like me though. She kind of like me. She active, and the other one is just chill like my girl. So shout out my girl Mary. So the other one, baby A is active, baby B is chill, laid back, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing though. Can't wait next week. I've got everything set up, the bassinet set up, the thing for the sleep in, all that. So everything set up, twin bassinets. I'm gonna start vlogging too for you guys on my car review channel so y'all can see day-to-day life too. Also, and TJP will start vlogging day-to-day life again. So we about to get back on this business. And we don't look at it just for the money. We want people to see real life experiences. Yeah. Because the money really don't matter, because we can make that here or there. It's the life experience people don't get to see in people's everyday life. We regular people. Look what we blessed to do. We get to review cars, work a good job, and you know Jalen is going for cybersecurity, so he's got a great future, great career ahead of him. As I'm going for construction, I'm getting my builder's license to build houses. You know, I can build my mom's house, Jay and Tasha house. You know, me, my mother-in-law, sister. So you know, we got good careers in real estate. So
yeah, and then for those of y'all that's gonna be like, it's like, how the heck did they get a Cybertruck? They don't know nothing about cars. Well, we gotta applaud y'all right there, because since me and Mari was like kids, we can spot out a car by the headlights. Right. Nigga, we can spot a car by the taillights.
Car fanatic. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Bentley right there. I didn't even see a sign, but I know it is.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Porsche right there.
Yeah.
How you know the headlights?
Yeah.
We don't gotta see the whole car.
I just know by the mirror. You hear me? Dude,
yeah.
Car can be black, all matte blacked out. I know the mirror.
Yeah.
So,
but we was doing that for how long? Was we doing since we've been doing cars and knowing from the tip to the toe?
I say you was like 15. I would say I started when I was like 11, 12. I knew I was like, I want that car. Yeah. We already used to watch the cars go by, and I forgot that game that we used to play when cars go by, and you'd be like, I call that car. I call that car.
That's my car. Yeah. We used to do that.
And then so I just started learning. I'm a fanatic with cars and electronics. I'm just
because we know everything about every new car job. We can tell you every feature, every nick, every knack. We tell you. So this ain't new to us. This is just our first time reviewing a real, actual new car.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we already know what we're talking about. But we've been doing this though.
This is something like I review
before the camera.
So this is probably the best one I reviewed so far, most expensive one I think. This is. I got a GMC Yukon Denali XL I've reviewed. I'm gonna put that on my channel too. That's one of they were on the same price range, 100 grand. The Denali like 99. So yeah, this is good. We got some more coming here. I got some more coming, of course. I'm gonna try to drop every week, 2 cars every week. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have 2 cars.
And then we're gonna be shouting each other out, cause you know
that's how you help.
You only get a couple of siblings, unless your parents was fast, and you got 20 siblings.
Yeah. Right.
Which we right on the verge. Forgive us, Lord. We're on the verge. Because we both got siblings on each other, but that's a whole different video.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
But we grew up in, me and Mari, we grew up in the same house.
Same.
Yeah.
Shout out with Amber Watt. Shout out to Amber.
Yeah, we got the same mama, but
different pops. So
yeah, you already know the story. But anyway,
yeah, it's all good though. We all come from the same blood.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's all. You gotta say something else?
No, I appreciate you for watching. Tune in, subscribe. We got more content coming. Y'all just stay with us.
Yep, and then we're gonna put our bios in our YouTube stuff in the description, so you can subscribe to his channel. You can subscribe to my channel.
Put our Instagrams on there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Hit us up. Anybody want to collab? Just let us know.
Yep.
We with it.
Let me grab this boy. All right, peace out.